God called me while I was driving in my car on my way to pick up my kids from school. I heard God say, "You are to go to seminary and become a minister." I had never considered ministry and thought perhaps I was losing it. So I told no one and ignored God for months.
The first time I ever saw female ministers was on a television program when I was in college. While I was watching, God said, "That is what I want you to do." See, in my church, women were only allowed to be Sunday school teachers and missionaries, so I ignored God.
Finally, I spoke with my minister, who referred me to Lexington Theological Seminary. I was terrified, but at LTS, I found that my story was not unusual, and that biblical call stories like those of Moses, Jonah, and Paul also happen today.
Over time, I've learned that God places the right people in our lives at the right time. Once I said yes to God, I began seeing female ministers everywhere and began to receive their guidance and support. I decided to attend LTS, where I learned so much about myself and how ministry is lived out outside the four walls of the church. I learned that there's not just one way to be a minister. I was called to be a Christian mental health counselor to help bridge the gap between faith and mental health.
Your call story may be similar or very different from ours. You may be confident or terrified. You may know exactly where God is calling you, or it may be quite fuzzy. If you are feeling called by God, we would be honored to hear your call story and to help you discern the best path forward so that you too can say, "Here I am, Lord."